Greetings and salutations, gamers. This is John the Gamer 64 coming at you with a new Game Scavengers Quickie, and this will be at least the final episode for Game Scavenger Quickie as far as shopping at Retro City Games in Town Square. So, say I go to a Goodwill or yard sale or something that isn't an online purchase. Usually with online purchases, it's included in the gamer update. So yeah, if I come across any games in the wild, as far as yard sales, thrift stores, whatnot, then I'll definitely document those. So, at least for Retro City Games Town Square, yeah, this is going to be the last one. But who knows? Maybe I'll get off early tomorrow and head down there. Maybe pick up some more games. We'll see. But at least for the time being, this is going to be the last purchase from Retro City Games in Town Square. But anyways, without further ado, let's see what I picked up yesterday. So I took advantage of the moving sale, which was 25% off everything in the store, as well as the 2 for $1 on comic books and their $1 games from the sidewalk sale. So, we'll go ahead and start with the games, of course. Being Game Scavenger Quickies, but, then including the comic books as well. Okay, so, let me get this all set here. Alright, so this was kind of a wild purchase. I found this in the $2 bin. Well, I guess 25% off $2 isn't $2 anymore, but I digress. So got the looks to be the Japanese copy of Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. So give you a little look-see here. So yeah, as you can see on the disc art here, you can see two people flying planes. So I noticed that was Crash Bandicoot right here, this big snout sticking out. And that's Coco's little ponytail there. So that's when I realized, I'm like, oh, this is the Japanese copy of Crash Bandicoot Warped. So, pretty sweet find here. Wasn't expecting it. And the disc is in pretty good condition. So, yeah, pretty nice to have in the collection. Alright, and next game we got is a PlayStation 2 game, and this is Top Gear Daredevil. So I never played the Top Gear games on Super Nintendo, but I was aware of them. Looks like a pretty solid racing game series. But this one looked fun too. So this one, I guess, mainly focuses on like stunt driving and whatnot. But yeah, it looks to be a blast. Maybe something like Cruisin', like the Cruisin' series. But yeah, can't wait to play this one. Next we got is X-Blades Inline Skater. So this one's cool. This one reminds me of that Extreme series. 1 Extreme, 2 Extreme, 3 Extreme. So it looked like fun. Plus it's made by Crave Entertainment. They make some pretty solid games. Alright, so originally $5. Of course, got the 25% discount on this one too. So I'll tell you the total at the very end. And yeah. And the last video game found was MX versus ATV on the Edge on PSP. So I actually found this one on the sidewalk sale tables. So not a bad deal, man. Happy to find this one for sure. Although it says broken UMD, so I can just easily buy the UMD case, like for like $2-3 on AliExpress or what have you. But yeah, it looks like a pretty solid racing series. I never actually got into the series, but yeah, it's looks like I'm in for a treat for sure. All right, and I also took advantage of their Pokemon cards. So usually they had the deal of like 5 cards for $1. So I picked up 5, of course. And of course, being the Gen 1 purist, with the newer cards, I only focus on the Gen 1. So, yes, and we got Ekans, Poison Sting. Very nice artwork. And then we got Ponyta. Very majestic, very beautiful. Yes. And then we got Tentacool, Diglett, Repettrick. Very cool. And we got Drowsy walking along the beach. So yes, Drowsy is like sleeping and taking nice long walks on the beach. Very nice. Alright, and the last few purchases are just comic books, even though this is based off of a video game. Well, actually, originally Shadow Man was a comic book series, but they also loosely used the character in their own comics. Because I guess Michael Leroy wasn't the original Shadow Man, it was someone else. So, yeah. I guess Garth Ennis was the one who came up with Michael Leroy, as well as the storyline for the game. So, yep. So we got this creepy one. It's a Shadow Man Eyes on You. And we got another one. Another issue. Well, I want to get the ones, the issues written by Garth Ennis. So, all right. So we got some more X-Men comics. So we got the Excalibur with the arcade villain. Which, you know, I've had the cards back in the day of X-Men, and I was like, who's Arcade? Sounds pretty cool. Probably has to do with, like, video games or something along those lines. And I remember that X-Men and Spider-Man video game on Super Nintendo, where he was the main villain. So, pretty neat. Alright. Pretty crazy cover indeed. And then we got an X-Force comic with Gable. The half Terminator face there. Then we got another one, the Uncanny X-Men, Early Frost. So I'm guessing this is Iceman's, you know, story before he actually has control over his powers. So, and then I got another X-Men comic, the Agony of Memory, featuring Bishop. And we got this crazy series where Wolverine's like a samurai or ronin of sorts. Oh, and he's working with Angel. So I guess the storyline is they're trying to like save Psylocke from a curse or something along those lines. I haven't really actually read the issue, but just from the first page that I read, I was like, oh, okay. Sounds cool. And the last comic book. Another X-Men, and a man named Exodus. Oh, cool. Always loving that these old comics have like the video game ads. That one's for Mortal Kombat. Alright. So, those were my purchases from Retro City Games, Town Square. Probably going to be the last, most likely. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to go tomorrow, like, you know, get the early out from work. But if I do, that'd be cool. I'll get one more chance at shopping there one last time. Alrighty, folks. Apparently we're back with part 2. So this is the next day, and I did manage to, you know, get an early out from work and take advantage of the moving sale. And this is going to be the official last shopping trip to Retro City Games in Town Square. So, without further ado. Okay, so we're going to start off with a Game Boy game. So we got Centipede and Millipede compilation. So there we are, Centipede and Millipede compilation on Game Boy. So yeah, I'll definitely get to the total at the end. Alright, so that was the first purchase. Second purchase was Tennis on Game Boy. This one's $5 originally. Again, we'll get to the price at the end of everything. Alright, so then we picked up PS3 game, Mod Nation Racers. Pretty cool little kart racer, a lot of customization options. So yeah, it's pretty neat. It's funny because I remember actually playing this on PSP back when my dad got me like a free trial of GameFly, or I think it was like one free rental or something like that. Actually had fun with it. Just a fun little kart racer. And next we have the Pitfall: The Lost Expedition. This is one I've been wanting to play for quite some time now, and now I finally have it. So I'm sure it's gonna be like a 3D platformer. Can't wait to try it out, man. It's gonna be so good. Alright, and the last game, guys, Gadget Racers. This one was made by Takata. Yeah, I don't really remember too many racing games by Takata. But yeah, this one looks pretty cool. So, thought I'd give it a shot. Alright, and the last few purchases are, of course, comic books. So, first comic we have on tap is Excalibur, part of the X-Men universe. So that's Nightcrawler's little crew. Okay, and next comic book. Next one is X-Force. That's Cable's crew. Pretty cool. Ooh, and in the back they have a Tiger Electronics ad for X-Men. By Tiger Electronics, yeah. That's funny. That is funny. Alright, and next we have Turok Dinosaur Hunter comic. So ironically, this was a comic book series originally, before it became a video game. So I don't know if a lot of people knew that. Same with Shadow Man. Well, it's kind of ironic because Acclaim Entertainment made games for both Shadow Man and Turok. So that's pretty wild, man. And last comic book, another Turok Dinosaur Hunter comic. Pretty sweet. Okay, so in total, only spent about $32 and some change. So yeah, took full advantage of that moving sale, 25% off, as well as the 2 for $1 comics and whatnot. So yeah, unfortunately, these games weren't like part of the dollar sidewalk sale, but still got a sweet 25% discount for each of them. So pretty excited about that. Alrighty, and that is the haul. Final official haul from Retro City Games. So yeah, you guys have till Sunday to check them out, take advantage of that sale, 25% off. Everything in the entire store, as well as $1 sidewalk sale games, as well as 2 for $1 comic books. So yeah, might as well check it out, you know, before it's gone. Alrighty folks, thank you all for watching. Love, peace, chicken grease.